since we are learning about namespaces, I thought it would be nice for me to introduce you to this tool called kubectx and kubeNS, and these are tools for kubectl. Now there are a bunch of these tools that you can use to enhance your experience when working within your cluster. So this one is specifically for kubeNS, is mainly for switching between namespaces. So let me first install it and then show it to you. So I'm going to click on install, and you can find the link under the description of this video. So to install, it's super easy. And if I scroll down, so I'm on a Mac, I can just say brew install kubectx. So I'm going to leave this page where you can find and follow along and install it for your operating system. So here, let me just paste that. So brew install kubectx. And there we go. You can see that was super easy. Now if I press Ctrl L, and in here I'm going to type cube and then ns and have a look. So we have all of these namespaces. So default, engineering, kube node, kube public, kube system, logging, ML, and tooling. So now, so before, remember, I was typing kubectl, get pods, and then -n, and then engineering, and then enter, and you can see that we have pods. If I want to get the logs, for example, of this guy, so kubectl get logs, or logs, my bad, and then pass the pod, and then again -n, and then engineering. So you can see that this is long-winded, or I misspelled kubectl, kubectl. There we go. So we have some logs there, right? So instead, what we can do is say kubeNS, and then the name of the namespace that we want. So I want to switch to engineering, and there we go. So have a look. Context, minikube, modified, active namespace is engineering. So now kubectl get pods. There we go. And now if I type logs, so the previous command, I can remove -n for engineering, because every command now, it will be run against the selected namespace. And there we go. You can see that works. If you want to go back to the default namespace, so you just say -n and then default, there's nothing there, and kubeNS, and you can see that engineering is selected. And if you want to switch back, you can say kubectl, or actually kubeNS, and then dash. So this will switch back to the previous namespace. You see that it went back to default. If I run the same command again, it goes back to engineering. So go ahead and install kubeNS. It's a nice tool that you should have. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop me a message. Otherwise, let's move on.